NotebookLM plus Perplexity plus Gemini equals SEO on autopilot. No keyword tools, no writing, no guessing. This system does everything. I'm going to show you the exact workflow. It's completely free and it works for any niche. Today, I'm showing you something that's going to change how you think about SEO. Most people use one AI tool and hope it works. That's not enough anymore. The real power comes from stacking 3 free tools together. When you combine them the right way, you get a full SEO system that does your research, your strategy, and your content creation, all in under 20 minutes. I'm talking about Perplexity, NotebookLM, and Gemini. And before you click away thinking this is just another AI tutorial, stick with me, because the way these tools work together is what makes this insane. One tool finds the truth, one tool thinks strategically, one tool creates content, and when you use them in the right order, you get content that actually ranks. Let me show you exactly how this works. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. First, let's talk about why traditional SEO is broken. You spend hours doing keyword research, then you analyze competitors, then you build outlines, then you write, then you optimize. It takes forever. And most people give up halfway through because it's too complicated. But here's what nobody's talking about. You don't need to do any of that anymore. Not if you stack these 3 tools correctly. See, each tool covers a weakness the others have. Perplexity pulls live data from the web. It tells you what's ranking right now, what people are searching, what questions they're asking. NotebookLM takes that messy research and turns it into strategy. It finds the gaps, it spots the angles competitors are missing, it organizes everything into a plan. Gemini turns that plan into finished content, blog posts, video scripts, meta descriptions, everything. The order matters. If you skip straight to Gemini without the research, your content is generic. If you use Perplexity without NotebookLM, you're drowning in data with no direction. But when you use all 3 in sequence, magic happens. Let me show you with a real example. Let's say you want to rank for something related to productivity, maybe morning routines for entrepreneurs. Step 1 is Perplexity. You open Perplexity and ask it to research the topic. You ask it to find the top ranking pages. You ask it to break down search intent. You ask it to find keyword groupings. You ask it to pull common questions people are searching. You ask it to identify content gaps. You ask it to find trending phrases. You ask it to summarize what competitors are doing. You ask it to find fast win long tail keywords. All of that in one research session. Perplexity gives you real-time data, not outdated keyword tools, not guesswork, actual current search results. This replaces hours of manual Google searches. It replaces expensive SEO dashboards, and it's completely free. Now, here's where most people mess up. They take that research and dump it straight into ChatGPT. That's a mistake, because raw data doesn't equal strategy. And one more thing, if you're creating all this content with NotebookLM, but nobody is finding it online, you've got a traffic problem. That's where SEO comes in. If you want more leads, more traffic, and more customers, my team can help you rank higher on Google. Check the link in the comments and description to order AI SEO online, and let us handle your backlinks while you focus on growing your business. Now, step 2 comes in. NotebookLM, you take everything Perplexity gave you and upload it to NotebookLM. NotebookLM is like having a strategic SEO brain. It reads through the research, it identifies unique angles, it builds content clusters for topical authority, it creates SEO-friendly outlines, it spots common mistakes to avoid, it pulls out expert-level insights, it generates FAQ sections, it finds the one standout insight competitors are missing. This is the thinking layer of the system. NotebookLM doesn't just organize information, it helps you understand how to position your content, how to stand out, how to build authority. For example, let's say you're creating content for the AI Profit Boardroom. You want to show how AI automation can grow a business. NotebookLM would help you structure that around real pain points. It would identify what makes your community different. It would find the angles that make people want to join. It would organize everything into a logical flow that search engines love. Now, step 3, Gemini. You take the structured strategy from NotebookLM and give it to Gemini. You tell Gemini to create the content. Blog article, done. Multiple headline options, done. Meta description optimized for clicks, done. Subheadings that match search intent, done. Internal linking suggestions, done. Short form social script, done. Long form video outline, done. Gemini generates everything you need for multi-platform domination. Blog for your website, YouTube script for video, TikTok script for short form, all from the same research. But here's the secret most people don't know. There's a bonus step that separates good content from top ranking content, the round-trip optimization. You take the finished content from Gemini and you put it back into NotebookLM. Then you ask NotebookLM to analyze it. You ask it to improve emotional hooks. You ask it to identify missing keywords. You ask it to add stronger angles. You ask it to tighten clarity. You ask it to inject truly unique insights. This final pass pushes your content from good to exceptional. So what makes the difference between page 2 and page 1, between position 5 and position 1? This is the step nobody talks about, and it's why this system works so well. Now let's talk about why Google actually rewards this approach. Google wants 3 things: accuracy, depth, uniqueness. This workflow gives you all 3. Accuracy comes from Perplexity using live web data. Depth comes from NotebookLM's layered analysis. Uniqueness comes from the strategic angles and the round-trip optimization. You're not just regurgitating what's already out there, you're creating something better. And here's the best part. This workflow is repeatable. The same exact process works for any topic, any niche. Research, structure, create, refine. That's it. You could use this for blog content. You could use this for niche sites. You could use this for content agencies. You could use this for personal brands. The system stays the same. Let me give you another example. Say you're building content around AI automation for businesses. You'd use Perplexity to research what business owners are searching for, what problems they have, what solutions they're looking for. Then NotebookLM structures that into a content strategy. Maybe you find that most content focuses on tools, but nobody's talking about implementation. That's your angle, that's your gap. Then Gemini creates content around that unique positioning. And finally, the round trip through NotebookLM makes it even sharper. This is how you build authority. This is how you rank. This is how you get traffic that actually converts, because you're not just creating content. You're creating content that answers real questions, that fills real gaps, that gives real value, and Google rewards that every single time. Now I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds like a lot of work. It's not. Once you do it twice, it becomes automatic. 20 minutes per topic, maybe 30 if it's complex. Compare that to the old way: hours of research, hours of writing, hours of optimization. This system cuts that down to nothing, and the quality is better because you're not guessing, you're following data, you're following strategy, you're following a proven system. So here's what you need to do. Open Perplexity, research your topic, pull everything you can, rankings, keywords, questions, gaps, upload that to NotebookLM. Let it structure your strategy. Take that strategy to Gemini, generate your content, then loop it back through NotebookLM for the final polish. That's the system. That's how you win with AI and SEO in 2026. If you want to rank number 1, get more customers, and actually win with AI SEO, this is your next move. We're not talking theory or recycled tips. This is the exact system we're using right now. Real workflows, weekly live support, clear action steps you can actually follow if you're serious about scaling with SEO and AI. Join the SEO Elite Circle. That's where we break things down live, fix real problems, and help you move faster with zero guesswork. Hit the link in the description. Join the SEO Elite Circle today. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment below because Goldie reads every single comment, and I'll see you in the next video.